Imagine waking up to a lush, vibrant garden in your backyard, filled with flowers, vegetables, and herbs, all within reach, even if you have a small space. How is that possible? The answer lies in creative and affordable DIY raised garden bed solutions. Welcome to Golden Seniors Gardening, the channel where we simplify gardening and make it accessible to everyone, regardless of your experience or space size. If you're looking to make the most of your small garden or outdoor area, then you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll walk you through 10 DIY raised garden bed ideas using upcycled materials. These ideas will not only save you money, but also allow you to grow a variety of plants, from flowers to veggies, in even the tightest spaces. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more DIY gardening inspiration, and comment below with which raised bed idea you're most excited to try. Was pallet raised garden bed? Pallets are often discarded after being used for shipping or storage, but with a little creativity, they can be transformed into the perfect base for a raised garden bed. Wooden pallets are sturdy, easily available, and are an affordable solution for growing plants. Especially when you're working with limited space, you can create a pallet garden on your patio, balcony, or even in a corner of your backyard. Step-by-step process. 1. Find a wooden pallet. You can find free pallets at local warehouses, stores, or online marketplaces. 2. Sand the wood. Sand down any rough or sharp edges to make it safe to work with and prevent any injuries. 3. Line the bottom with plastic or weed barrier. This step is crucial to help keep soil in place and prevent weeds from growing through. 4. Fill the pallet with soil. Fill the spaces between the slats with soil. You can use garden soil mixed with compost for better growth. 5. Plant your vegetables or flowers. Once the pallet is filled, it's time to add your plants. Choose a mix of flowers, herbs, or vegetables depending on your space. Why it works: wooden pallets are perfect for small gardens because they are easy to stack and position in a compact area. The slats allow for excellent drainage, which is essential for plant health, and the pallet structure itself provides depth for roots to grow. Plus, they give a rustic and natural aesthetic to your garden that complements any outdoor setting. Tip before planting: treat the pallet with a non-toxic sealant to prolong its life and ensure that it won't break down prematurely from weather exposure. You can also elevate the pallet on bricks or logs to increase airflow underneath. 2. Cinder block raised garden bed. Cinder blocks are often used in construction, but they can also serve as the perfect material for a durable and functional raised garden bed. The design possibilities are endless. You can create a rectangular, square, or even circular raised bed by stacking these heavy-duty blocks. Plus, you can take advantage of the block's open holes to plant additional herbs or small plants, making this design a practical solution for small spaces. Step-by-step process. 1. Stack cinder blocks. Create a square or rectangular shape by stacking the blocks. Leave some gaps between the blocks to add plants in the gaps later. 2. Line the base with landscaping fabric. This will help keep weeds out and allow for proper drainage. 3. Fill the blocks with soil. Fill the bed with rich, well-draining soil to promote healthy root growth. 4. Plant your desired flowers or vegetables. Plant whatever you prefer based on your space and sunlight availability. 5. Optional. Paint the cinder blocks for a more cohesive or colorful look to fit your garden's aesthetic. Why it works: cinder blocks are extremely durable and can withstand the elements for years. They provide strong, sturdy walls for your raised bed that will help contain soil and prevent it from spilling onto your lawn. The gaps between the blocks provide an added bonus. You can plant herbs, succulents, or even flowers in those spaces to make the most of your garden's real estate. Tip: if you live in a place with harsh winters or lots of rain, make sure to seal the gaps with caulk or mortar to make the bed more weather resistant. This can help protect the soil from eroding away over time. 3. Upcycled crates is raised beds. Upcycling old wooden crates is another excellent way to create a raised garden bed, and they work particularly well for smaller plants, such as herbs, flowers, or leafy greens. This option is simple, cheap, and customizable, allowing you to stack them or use them individually for different areas of your garden. Step-by-step process. 1. Find wooden crates. You can find crates from supermarkets or thrift stores for a minimal cost or even free. 2. Line the interior. For extra durability, line the interior of the crates with a plastic sheet or landscaping fabric. 3. Stack them. Optional. You can stack the crates for a multi-tiered garden bed, or use them individually. 4. Fill with soil. Fill each crate with a good quality potting mix, adding compost if necessary for better plant growth. 5. Plant your crops, plant your herbs, flowers, or vegetables in each crate. You can mix and match to create a colorful and functional garden. Why it works? Wooden crates are easy to come by, lightweight and versatile. They're perfect for small gardens where space is limited, and you can even create multiple tiers of gardening by stacking them vertically. They also add a rustic charm to any garden space and are very customizable, which makes them ideal for creative gardeners. Tip: for better drainage, drill small holes in the bottom of each crate. If you're using crates with gaps, line the sides with landscape fabric to keep the soil from spilling out. 4. Repurposed gutters for vertical gardens. Repurposing gutters is a fantastic way to save space and create a stylish vertical garden. Gutters are perfect for shallow-rooted plants like herbs, strawberries, or small flowers. If you're working with limited space, this vertical garden solution can be mounted on a wall, fence, or balcony, allowing you to grow plants in an area where traditional gardening just won't fit. Step-by-step process. 1. Find old gutters. You can use plastic or metal gutters that you have lying around, or find them at a local hardware store. Drill drainage holes. Make sure to drill small holes at the bottom of the gutters to prevent water from collecting and drowning your plants. 3. Mount the gutters. Mount the gutters horizontally along a wall, fence, or even a railing using sturdy brackets or screws. 4. Fill the gutters with well-draining soil. Use a lightweight potting mix that will drain well to avoid waterlogged plants. 5. Plant your shallow-rooted crops. Herbs like basil, mint, or parsley work great in gutters. You can also plant small flowers or strawberries for a colorful touch. Why it works? Gutters save a lot of ground space by using vertical areas, making them perfect for smaller gardens. The horizontal positioning gives you the flexibility to create a neat, tidy garden that's easy to maintain. Plus, the small, shallow design of the gutters is ideal for plants that don't require a lot of soil depth. Tip: to make the gutters even more visually appealing, you can paint them to match your garden's color scheme or design. Additionally, ensure that the gutters are securely mounted to avoid any risk of falling. 5. Napels. Old tires turn raised garden beds. Old tires can be a creative and functional solution for creating raised garden beds. Not only are they easy to find and inexpensive, but they can also provide a unique, rustic aesthetic to your garden. Tires can be stacked or used individually to create a vertical garden that adds dimension and height to your space. Step-by-step process. 1. Find old tires. You can often find used tires at local tire shops or online for a low cost. 2. Stack the tires. Stack tires in a circular formation, one on top of the other. You can stack as many as you need depending on how deep you want your raised bed. 3. Fill the tire with soil. Fill the tire with nutrient-rich soil. You can mix it with compost for better plant growth. 4. Plant your flowers or vegetables. Tires are great for growing root vegetables, such as carrots and potatoes, but they can also hold flowers or small shrubs. 5. Optional. Paint the tires to add a pop of color and match your garden style. Why it works? Tires are strong and durable, making them an excellent choice for raised beds. They are also stackable, which allows you to build a taller garden bed for plants that require more depth. The circular design of stacked tires also adds visual interest to your garden. Tip: if you're concerned about tire durability, you can paint the tires with non-toxic paint to protect them from UV rays and weathering, ensuring they last longer outdoors. 6. Wooden crate tower. A wooden crate tower is an innovative way to create multiple levels of raised garden beds without taking up much horizontal space. By stacking wooden crates vertically, you can plant several different types of flowers, vegetables, or herbs in one area, maximizing your small space. Step-by-step process. 1. Collect wooden crates. Look for wooden crates at thrift stores, supermarkets, or online. 2. Stack the crates. Stack them vertically, ensuring each crate is securely placed on top of the other. You can make it as tall or short as needed, depending on your space. 3. Line each crate. For added durability, line each crate with a plastic sheet or landscaping fabric. 4. Fill with soil. Add soil to each crate, using a good quality potting mix to ensure healthy plant growth. 5. Plant your crops. You can plant vegetables in the bottom crates and flowers, or herbs in the upper crates for visual variety. Why it works. The vertical design of this wooden crate tower allows you to grow multiple plants in a small footprint. By stacking the crates, you can create a layered, tiered effect that is both functional and beautiful. It's also great for growing a variety of plants that may have different soil or sun requirements. Tip to keep the tower stable: make sure the crates are tightly stacked and, if necessary, secure them with screws or nails. This will prevent them from toppling over, especially if you're planting heavier crops. 7. Raised bed using bricks. Bricks are a classic material for raised garden beds. They are strong, durable, and can be arranged in many different ways to create a solid, long-lasting garden bed. This solution works well for gardeners who want a clean, structured look that blends in nicely with their outdoor space. Step-by-step process. 1. Arrange the bricks. Lay the bricks in a rectangular or square shape to form the border of your garden bed. 2. Level the bricks. Make sure the bricks are level to ensure stability. 3. Line the bottom. Add landscaping fabric at the bottom of the bed to help prevent weeds from growing through. 4. Fill the bed with soil. Use rich garden soil mixed with compost to fill the bed. 5. Plant your flowers or vegetables. Choose plants based on the amount of sunlight your garden receives. Why it works. Bricks are durable and weather-resistant, providing a strong, long-lasting structure for your raised bed. They also offer a clean, modern look that will complement a variety of garden designs. Additionally, bricks help retain moisture in the soil, which is essential for plant health. Tip: for an extra touch of elegance, you can seal the gaps between the bricks with mortar, which will ensure that the bed stays intact and helps keep soil from spilling out. 8. Recycled plastic bottles as garden edging. Plastic bottles, often seen as waste, can be repurposed as garden edging. This eco-friendly solution not only helps contain soil, but can also add a fun, colorful touch to your garden. Plus, it's a great way to recycle plastic and reduce waste, all while making your garden more organized and visually appealing. Step-by-step process. 1. Collect plastic bottles. Gather used plastic bottles, preferably clear, but colored ones work too for a pop of color. 2. Cut the bottles. Cut the bottles into rings, making sure the edges are clean. 3. Arrange the rings. Place the bottle rings along the edge of your raised garden bed to create a neat border. 4. Fill the bed with soil. Add your soil and plants inside the bordered area, keeping everything contained. 5. Optional, paint the bottles for added color and style. Why it works. Plastic bottles are an inexpensive and lightweight solution for edging. They help define your garden bed and prevent soil from spilling over. Their curved design also softens the hard lines of traditional garden borders, creating a more natural feel. Tip: use clear plastic bottles for a clean, minimalist look, or go with colored bottles for a playful, whimsical garden edge. If you use colored bottles, make sure the paint is non-toxic to ensure the safety of your plants. 9. Concrete blocks as raised beds. Concrete blocks are incredibly strong and versatile, making them ideal for building raised garden beds that can withstand the elements. Whether you're looking for something simple or want to get creative with your design, concrete blocks provide the structure and durability you need. Step-by-step process. 1. Stack the concrete blocks. Arrange the blocks in your desired shape, rectangular or square. Leave space between some of the blocks for additional planting. 2. Line the base with fabric. Add landscaping fabric to the bottom to prevent weeds from coming up through the soil. 3. Fill with soil. Use high-quality soil mixed with compost to fill the bed. 4. Plant your crops. Whether you're planting flowers, herbs, or vegetables, concrete blocks give you a solid foundation for healthy growth. 5. Optional, paint the blocks to match your garden theme. Why it works. Concrete blocks are durable and perfect for creating a sturdy raised bed that can handle heavy use and extreme weather conditions. They also provide a modern, industrial look that complements minimalist or contemporary garden designs. Tip: for a cleaner look, seal the gaps between the blocks with mortar or caulk. This will help prevent soil from washing away and create a more polished finish. 10. Metal planters as raised garden beds. Repurposed metal planters or containers can be a sleek and modern addition to your garden, providing both beauty and functionality. These containers work well for small gardens and offer a unique industrial aesthetic that suits many types of outdoor spaces. Whether you're using a repurposed barrel, tin can, or even a large metal bucket, metal planters are a durable option for growing plants. Step-by-step process. 1. Find old metal containers. Look for repurposed metal planters, such as old buckets, barrels, or tin cans. 2. Drill drainage holes. Make sure to drill several holes in the bottom of the container to allow for water drainage. 3. Fill with soil. Add a quality potting mix to the metal containers, ensuring that it's well draining. 4. Plant your crops. Plant flowers, vegetables, or herbs, depending on the size of the container. 5. Optional. Paint the metal containers to add some color and protect them from rusting. Why it works. Metal planters are long-lasting and great for small spaces. They can be easily moved, making them perfect for patios, balconies, or even inside your home. The metallic texture provides an industrial, modern touch that can make your garden look more sophisticated. Tip: if you're using large metal containers like barrels, you can cut them in half for more manageable raised beds or stack them for a tiered garden effect. We've covered 10 creative and eco-friendly DIY raised garden bed ideas, perfect for small spaces and tight budgets. From upcycled plastic bottles to concrete blocks and metal planters, each of these ideas will help you create a thriving garden with minimal effort. Which one will you try first? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gardening tips and ideas. Thanks for watching Golden Seniors Gardening, and happy gardening.